Okay, welcome back to more of the Fire Emblem Three Houses Blind Run. Last time, we found out that Claude and the Alliance have called for aid, and Fargus will answer after we do a paralogue. Yeah, we're putting it off a little bit. So, this is the infamous paralogue of ultimate glitchiness. From what I've heard, if you save on the battle preparations screen and then try and reload from there, your game will die. So, just in case, I'm going to make a separate save file in a different slot here. Oh, that's new. Blessing. That's basically Miracle. Sacred Shield's kind of nice. Already have one of those, I think. So I have a lot more people who have more authority now, so I should probably swap out my battalions a bit. Still don't have very many people who actually have A's in authority. Oh, Hilda's Mastered Warrior. Yeah, I'm starting to think that I should probably make Hilda a Wyvern Lord later and just focus on her flying. Yeah, because I have been training her flying a little bit more, and I guess she could attempt Wyvern Rider now, but yeah, I might want to attempt the Great... I don't have any seals. I could get a 1 to 3 range Bolt Axe, which might actually not be a bad idea for Hilda. That'd give her a 1 to 3 range weapon. 2 to 3 range for the Magic Bow. That's also probably not a bad idea. An Equine Nightmare. Okay, I can actually make the Dragon Claws now. But who has an A in punching to actually use that? Oh, actually, Catherine can use it, but, you know, she already has a legendary weapon. Okay, now that I've saved, I don't want to do this because this is going to lower her speed quite a bit. In fact, it's going to lower all of her stats pretty considerably except defense. But it does give her good movement, and it is a new class at least. Also, the horse looks pretty cool. It looks kind of like a grandpa horse. The Great Knight Exam. You have given up your bad movements, but you also have gained a lot of weapon weaknesses.
Ah, shucks. I guess I did it.
Yes, you did. See, Hilda, you never let anyone down. Okay, so with that, I don't actually have any more Master Seals, but oh well. I think that's everything. Let's go ahead and... Actually, I might as well do, like, all my preparations, like my battalion swapping. Oh, but I don't know who I'm going to deploy. Okay, yeah, let's just go to the battle. The Silver Maiden. I didn't know that this game had an embedded remake of Radiant Dawn's Part 1. Well, if only. Anyway, so, yes, the Fortress City of Arianrod, or I think that's how it's pronounced. Yeah. That's a name that I mostly know from the Trails series. Just in case, I'm not going to save here. It means Silver Wheel, I believe.
Thank you. You may leave now. Not really. There is just a problem I must now clean up.
Now, if the old Dimitri said that, I'd be very worried.
Do you know of Arianrod? It is a fortress that also goes by the name of the Silver Maiden.
Oh, okay, so the Silver Maiden is the fortress itself, not someone will be meeting the fortress. I was thinking for a second that would be Dimitri's stepmother.
Yes, I had thought I might have mentioned it before.
Yes, you did.
It is a fortress city that is lauded as the strongest in the kingdom. The land around Arianrod was once entrusted to Count Rowe. When he turned to the Empire, the Silver Maiden went with him. Now, one after another, the lords of each region are leaving the Empire at the call of the Eastern Lords. But I am sure the Empire has no plans to relinquish the fortress city, given its strategic position on the front lines of their war with the kingdom.
Yeah, it seems to be directly on the border.
Unless we can take back Arianrod, the kingdom will continually be attacked at its weakest points. I was thinking that we need to deal with it soon, and that we need to investigate the status of the enemy's force, but I'm afraid so. We confirmed the troops departed the Imperial capital, headed for Arianrod. If they are followed by a second and third batch of reinforcements, then the difficulty of taking back Aryan Road will increase exponentially. But that does not mean we are entirely without recourse. I am just at a loss as to when the soldiers will arrive. Right away? You never cease to amaze. Your answers always bring me joy.
Claude can wait.
Okay, let's gather everyone immediately. We'll begin the war council for the departing troops.
We must make sure not to save during the war council, otherwise reality will be destroyed. Okay, this is a totally new map. Oh, that's a bow knight. At first I was thinking like that was some kind of new custom class, but nope. Just your bog standard bow knight. Imperial General, okay. Most powerful form of black magic. Oh, that was actually what Rhea was using earlier. And bolting. And also bolting, and also bolting. Right, so we got a lot of bolting people. And we have a switch here. Floor trap! Okay then, well I guess anyone with terrain resistance can probably walk on that just fine. A lot of the enemies here seem to be third tier classes, well, you know, whatever final tier classes, but... You're just an assassin though, an advanced seal now of all times. It's a bit late for those. A lot of War Masters here though, a lot of War Masters. That's just an Imperial soldier, but it is a Holy Knight. I guess this is one of our first times of seeing one of them. Bunch of Paladins. Oh! Interesting, Hubert's here. I was wondering if there were going to be any, you know, like, possible... Well, that's interesting. Right behind us, there's a thing here that leads to a chest. I was wondering if there were going to be any classmates here, but it looks like, yes, there is. A lot of traps everywhere. Defeat the enemy commander, but who's the commander? I guess that would be Hubert, wouldn't it? Yeah, this one doesn't have the commander mark. Normally, the condition screen tells you specifically who the commander is, so it's a bit annoying the one for this game doesn't. But Hubert is, and he has a lot of skills, and Meteor as well, but no dark spikes. And he's a dark bishop now. Officer duty. Fiendish blow, which is no consequence if we attack him first. Why is he a Paragon? He's an enemy. He's not getting experience anyway. Huh, that actually does show that Paragon exists in this game, but how do you get it? And he still has Vestra Sorcery Engineers. I wonder if you would get those from his paralog on the Black Eagles route, which I'm pretty sure... Although then again, Dedue and Hilda are the retainers for the other routes, and they've got paralogs that are pre-time skip, but I mean, it makes sense for Hubert's paralog to be post-time skip only, though, because, yeah. Okay, Dimitri is required for this one, obviously. And who else can we bring to this? I think I might want to... I haven't actually used Seth in a while. And I might want to try out Caspar's new Dragon Gauntlets. And I kind of want to use Dorothea for a bit, because I haven't actually used her in a little while. Also, wouldn't mind using Shamir, but... I don't know. I kind of want to use Cyril for a little bit longer. And I want to try out Hilda's new Bolt Axe Plus as well as her new Great Knight class. And yeah, I put Wrath on her. I shuffled around some skills off camera last time. Okay, what's the plan here? Somebody needs to shut down those bolting mages. Also, you have a battalion. Black Eagle Cavalry. Interesting. I wonder if that's like the unique battalion that Edelgard comes with post-time skip, because as of this point I haven't actually played up to that point. Ash, unfortunately, is going to have to waste some of his movement swinging around behind there and grabbing that chest. Yeah, whoever heads up there needs to have good resistance. Thankfully, Wyverns aren't weak to Thunder Magic in this game. And Hilda's resistance is not great, but it never really has been great. And yeah, Cavalry will have trouble climbing those stairs. Maybe my decent resistance characters should go that way. I feel like Byleth and maybe Hilda should try and take the top part of the map. Whereas, actually no wait, Annette and Mercedes should probably do that. Hang on a second, if I put Cyril here, yeah, Cyril can actually reach that on the first turn. Well, you can finally use the battalion that was meant for you. Wyvern's named after St. Keyhole, aka yourself, most likely. Personally trained by Sedath. Yep, personally trained by the one they're named after. And Assault Troop, but some pretty good hit and crit. You know, it's only fitting that Byleth lead the Goneril Valkyries, seeing as Hill doesn't actually have enough of a rank to use them at this point. I think that's good. Let's not save here, and let's fight.
It seems we are just in time. Any later and Aryan Road may have been lost.
And that, I believe, is the sort of post-time skip / immediately pre-time skip Edelgard theme. I think it's just called the Leader's Path.
Her Majesty was right to send me here.
Hubert. So, you have come here in command of extra troops from the Imperial capital. I had hoped to take the fort while it was poorly defended, but now, well, there is nothing to be done. We must defeat him, and then take Aryan Road. Traps have been set throughout Aryan Road to repel invaders who make it inside. If I remember correctly, there should be devices somewhere that let you deactivate the traps. However,
The deactivation devices are also trapped.
Aryan Road has been in Imperial hands for a while now. They may have changed how things work, but there's no point in dawdling. Let's just make a point to disable any devices we come across.
Yeah, I know.
Let's go.
And that's why I put Cyril here, except a bajillion things will attack him if he goes there. Well, I can at least try. And that gives him 3 range.
No luck, buddy. All the city's defenses are under my control.
Okay.
So, the system has been modified. The person operating the traps must be elsewhere.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. And let's see. I'm going to have to go for stride
I'd be
now,
honored.
I think. So I think Ash is going to stride and run. That's probably a more effective stride. Go, go, you could do it. The traps aren't working right, but I'm sure you'll sort things out. And then you'll just head over there to try and open that chest, which for some reason the Imperial forces have not tried opening yet. Okay, on a scale of 1 to dead, how dead are you if I... I mean, obviously I want to get rid of the Brawler, because then she will kind of explode. And here we go, Excalibur, which I think we've seen before.
It had to be done.
Yeah, it kind of did, because otherwise that guy would have exploded her face.
Shall we?
Oh, well, she
What's my
actually is stridified. And that is Hurty Floor. But she can not double from over it, because... Let me just check it's... Oh, wait, 15! Okay, then. Yeah, that makes sense, why you're not doubling with that. Or, alternatively, you're just incredibly fast.
It's over.
Or I don't need to double you because I crit anyway.
Another victory.
I need to be that good.
Yes, you definitely do. Okay, looks like one bolting is going for Hilda if I go there. Except, although you have bow range plus, yeah, so you're not going to... Okay, 2 of them are going for Hilda. 27 and 27. Yeah, I think she's actually going to survive that.
Leave it to me.
Alright, got 2 armors down there, but attacking them from above might be effective.
More fighting.
Except I've got to be a bit careful because I do not want her to explode. I'm talking about things exploding quite a lot in this part, but... Let's see.
Guide me well.
No, you're not particularly effective against them.
Onward.
Of course, Dimitri cares not for puny terrain damage. Hopefully. Yeah, he definitely doesn't. I should use the short spear. Oh well.
Hate me if you must.
Did he just kick that guy? It looked like he kicked that guy rather than actually hit him with something. And yeah, unfortunately there's no height bonus. And if this fails, I can always physic her. And by fail, I mean if that hits. Which it didn't. Good.
It's win or die.
Yeah, thankfully someone was able to tell me the name of this paralogue without actually spoiling what happened in it, which is good. But... Yeah, I was kind of thinking that we'd meet some kind of Silver Maiden in this. Like, again, Dimitri's stepmother or something.
Child's play.
It's really weird going to this file after having played my other Black Eagles file, which is on hard and thus experience gains drastically reduced.
Put me in there.
I mean, really drastically reduced compared to this. Oh, okay. That might actually not be a bad idea. Not with that, though. But I could try out the Dragon Claws.
Attack at your own risk.
Yeah, they look pretty cool, though most gauntlets look, you know, like claws in this game, so... Well, that's gonna hurt Caspar, but I'm pretty sure that's the only thing that can get to him, so it should be fine, although I might be in desperate need of a Fortify next turn. So I think you'll head over here, maybe? And unfortunately... Oh, Sedith could have just flown all the way over and, And if he goes there, everything boltings him. Yep, and everything boltings him from over there too. And also Hubert has Meteor, I need to be careful of that. So let's not go into Meteor range. And that thing has magic, so I've got to watch out for that too. This is effective on cavalry though.
I suppose you thought defeating the troops outside the castle first would demoralize the ones within. Not such a bad idea, honestly. But you failed to account for me.
Oh no, you spawned 2 paladins, whatever will I do? I was worried some really big, dangerous map gimmick was going to come into play there, but instead he was just like, oh, I'm just going to make some paladins appear. Yeah, I think I'll go here just because. Please no one die, please no one die. Reinforcements.
Surprise reinforcements. We must defeat them.
Nice dodge there. Yeah, I actually think this is... Isn't this Bolting's first appearance in the series in a really long time?
Time for your last dance.
Oh, that could be bad.
Only thorns
How
left
many
on
of them
this
could
rose.
attack her? 2 of them can. Please miss. Of course!
I'd hoped.
Ah.
Why?
Oh, what? Wait, what? She must have got crit or something, because that thing wouldn't have... It wouldn't double? Okay, that... Yeah, that didn't go well. I sort of want to use this, but I don't know if that will... Or I could do that. 70 damage.
Chance to prevail.
Oh, wow, this battalion's ridiculous. Yeah, because that stops you from moving. But why'd that guy kill Annette? He doesn't double her. Yeah, he must have crit. That's the only explanation.
At your service.
In that
Not following
case,
me.
I have a different idea. Oh, that's not a one-shot. I was hoping that'd be a one-shot.
Guide me well.
Well, I suppose it's not 100% necessary that Sedith head down lower, but that puts him into bolting range of, like, everything. Yeah, this chapter is definitely trickier than it looks. Huh. That's really bizarre. Silver gauntlets are actually better if you're not fighting a dragon. And yet, these are supposed to be like the legendary gauntlets of this game. That's confusing. Guess I kind of have to try. And got a crit.
You're all going down.
Except that could potentially put him into death range of bolting.
Looking good.
No, they don't seem to be going for him. I mean, I don't like the fact that you're going to go for Cyril, who I could actually use Rescue on, but I don't know if that's 100% necessary. I should probably have Dorothea go here just because this is kind of minimal attack range.
Will this ever end?
Yes, will this streak of me getting horrendously unlucky ever end? Basically, if someone's going to get attacked by two of them, I'd rather have it be the one who has slightly more evasion. What am I thinking? She has 3 range on magic. I can just do this. And I get a crit anyway.
I cannot lose. They say
Yeah, I need to remember that
one
3
step
range
closer
magic
to
thing
victory.
more often. And yeah, now neither of them can attack Dorothea, so I don't actually need to heal her this turn. I mean, I'm slightly worried about that guy because I just have this feeling with how my luck has been going so far, Cyril would need to get hit by a 51 and then that. Because at this point, the only method that I have to actually take this guy out puts Seteth into mega bolting range, which is probably not a good idea.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, people can still definitely die, even on normal mode. Do I commit to that yet, or do I... I suppose there's nothing really stopping me from committing to this now.
Won't allow it.
And a repeat level up.
I can...
Surprise.
Okay, so reinforcements... Oh, that actually didn't trigger Hubert's reinforcements. Okay, this has to miss. Oh, freaking course it didn't. I don't care about anything that goes on this turn. All I care about is that Super Bonite. So I'm probably going to have to rewind this because my luck is awful.
Destiny unfurls. You knew it would end as such.
At least those are one-shots. Okay. 21. This is going to hit, isn't it? How do you have Miracle? Where did you get that from? Well, that could have been bad if it had crit. Oh, but you're... Again, aggro lines. Liars. Liars, the lot of you. Lies, 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 lies. Sorry if I'm being angry in this part, it's just like... It's just annoying when aggro lines lie to you. So, like, how did you even have Miracle? Oh, the prayer ring! I'm sure of it. Like, that's what happened. The prayer ring gives you Miracle just like it does in FE4. Because there's no other way you would have that. Like, you don't have that as a class ability. You're full up on your slots. Unless one of your weapons is giving it to you. I don't think it's from your battalion. That was very lucky, but still, I really hate how the aggro lines just flat out lie to you sometimes. But then again, I also did get hit by like a 21 hit rate, which I kind of should have seen coming, but still. Okay, I need to calm down. I need to stop getting angry. That was just really, really frustrating. Okay, you do double that guy with the bolt axe at least. So I want to clear the way for Byleth, but... I definitely want all of you bolting guys to be gone as quickly as possible. Well, I suppose Hilda can go over here and throw the bolt axe. Well, not throw, but, you know, use. I knew that would hit.
Fighting wears me out.
Nobody with strides in range, but what's in this chest? Umbral Steel. That's required to repair some legendary weapons, so that was probably worth it. Okay, now's where we have a bit of a problem, because I really want Annette to go this way and go up there, because her resistance is good enough to take on those boltings, but as it stands, that's not going to go so well.
Die here.
Obviously, I don't want to use the magic bow. Of course, they'll switch to Ragnarok if I get close.
What's my strategy?
Yeah, this terrain is very, very, very much lowering your... has a high movement cost, is what I was trying to say. So yeah, here's the thing. I probably need to heal Cyril now just to check, like, how... just to check whether these bolting guys are still going to be targeting him. No, they are all going for Hilda. Okay, yeah, you actually can counter with bolting in this game. But not at very close range like that.
I've gotten stronger.
Hang on a second. I mean, it would put him much closer. But I wonder if taking out the middle one would have disabled the traps and given Byleth more movement.
Let's go.
Of course, it also makes Cyril probably extremely dead. But I'm just trying this.
That should take care of the traps.
Yeah, I do like how, like, this one sort of does a bait and switch with the traps, but it does, like, at least make sense. In that, obviously, the enemy would, oh, if I hadn't moved her beforehand, maybe she would have been able to get through. But yeah, in that it would obviously make sense for the enemy to have changed the way the system works since they're occupying the fortress. And you're still using bolting. Okay, so here's something that kind of worries me. If I go here, it says that only you attack Caspar, but I feel like they're probably going to lie to me again with the aggro lines. Because if one of them hits him, the second one would be able to kill him, and I'm pretty sure they do that. Yeah. Oh, and they have... bolting and hit plus 20 is a really nasty combo. Just realized that. So if I do that... yeah, because like if they both attack Caspar, he would die. I don't see why the aggro lines are saying what they're currently saying. Combat arts. Oh, I have swap, don't I? I mean, they're probably still going to go for her. Yeah, that doesn't actually change anything, but at least it makes Byleth go one space closer to where he needs to be. And there weirdly aren't... actually, there are still quite a few enemies here. So if you can use wind on this guy... yeah, I still can't believe that I forgot about her 3-range magic. And you can potentially get 4-range magic on any crest user if you have Lorenz's Paralog, which sounds completely ridiculous, especially given how good Lysithea is, and how she actually has Lorenz's crest.
This is my stage now.
Okay, so this area is mostly on lockdown right now, I think. And that's only one use anyway.
Who thought defeat not such a...
okay, so the moment you get close to him, he summons a few reinforcements.
It is done.
This is actually kind of a decent map in terms of challenge. Of course, they can't move this turn, because this is not that data mined maddening mode. Yeah, that's 4 uses, and this is 2 uses, potentially 1 use if I crit, so... And I did crit, so I get only 1 use.
You defeat me?
So yeah, obviously that was the better option.
I can...
How close are you to mastering Wyvern Rider? Guess I should check. Oh, well, I'll check in the enemy phase. So now's the moment of truth. We have to find out if the aggro lions are going to lie to me again. They probably will. Because I know the AI would not be able to resist killing Caspar. Yep! Liar, 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 pants on fire. And everything on fire because Ragnarok. I freaking knew it. I hate the aggro line sometimes. I totally called that. I saw that coming a mile off, but still. So, that entire turn was completely pointless. You do 20 freaking damage to a net? Really? Sorry, wow, I've been salty this paralog.
Shall we?
Had to leave Hilda there as a bolting lure, unfortunately. And they're stepping on the spikes now. Oh, okay, wow, they really pour on those reinforcements, I guess, but... Hubert shouldn't be too hard to take down once I get to him. Now the question is how to get rid of these stupid bolting guys, and Ned is still not in range!
What's my strategy?
And I know that you can potentially just ignore this entire half of the map if you want, but I really want to get my revenge on them. Because wow, this is some damn oppressive pressure from that bolting.
Think about this.
Like, you know, Annette might actually be screwed right now. There might actually be nothing I can do here. Of course, I can always just rescue. And not have enough range to get Hilda, but I will have enough range to get Hilda if she moves, so there's that at least. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Could I have saved myself a whole lot of headache with that? Does Retribution work on bolting? Because if it does, that's incredibly cool. Like, I'm actually just going to try that now. I mean, I could get Caspar in, but then he'd probably die to 2 boltings.
Thank you.
Like, if this is actually true, I can't believe I've never noticed it until now. Okay, they must know about Retribution somehow? Because the moment that I equipped the Silver Bow, they stopped aggroing to Cyril. 20 and 14 is... Yeah, she barely survives. And yep, they are spiking their own troops.
On to the next battle.
And sorry, just skipping over combats here because this has been going on way too long. And yeah, you're just bolting her. Oh, okay. Oh, really? A freaking again? Damn, I hate this paralog. I almost want to start the whole map over at this point. Like, it's just getting too much to bear. It's an option. Yeah, you know what? Bloody hell. I'm so sorry. I hate being this angry, but... Yeah. And I was thinking playing on normal would prevent this from happening. Okay, will this plan work?
Surprise.
So I'd actually did the trade trick to get that onto Hilda.
Don't get used to this.
Oh, I will definitely get used to it.
I cannot lose.
Hang on a minute, Byleth had Retribution on, didn't he? Byleth had Retribute. What? Okay, yeah, this was the plan.
I had to protect my friend.
But it wasn't nearly as cool as I was hoping, thanks to me forgetting Byleth didn't have Retribution. And you still have Retribution on. Yeah, that is pretty fun.
I won't stop here.
Oh, don't crit me, please. Thank you.
Hate me if you must.
What's my strategy?
Wow, we're still in counter mode? And there we go. If only I'd used that from the beginning. If only I put 2 and 2 together that
take
counter
care.
everything meant countering bolting.
It is done. I won't.
Oh no! Well, at least you won't suffer death by awesomeness. Because, yeah, if that guy had actually died, I think she would have died there, because... Oh my god, really? What? Come on! Even when I think I win, I lose. Because that guy dying took out the traps and then increased the range. Oh. I'm so sorry that you have to see me like this. It's like the Ryoma chapter 2.0. I just... Oh. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. Disabling the floor traps meant that suddenly Annette was in range. Oh, I can't wait to finally be done with this map. Pfft, okay then.
It won't be in vain.
Yeah, Byleth knows how many people you've killed in alternate universes. Okay, so now that I've finally got my revenge on those annoying bolting mages, at what cost, I'm fine with giving up that advanced seal. I think I'm actually just gonna go straight for Hubert now. There's really no reason not to. But I mean, I can at least get a few more kills before I go.
I'd be honored.
Yes, you would be honored to hopefully not die for once. That is kind of interesting, though, that guy being taken out during the enemy phase deactivates the traps and thus deactivates their movement penalty and means that more things can attack you.
Big win!
At your service.
And a well-needed fortify.
More fighting.
Okay, so plan A I just want to see if there's a special boss conversation.
Aryan Road is a crucial asset to the Empire. You will not pry it from our grasp.
Okay, so no special boss conversation. I thought she'd, you know, have something to say about Hubie. But no. It would have been funny if support points popped up there, because I'm used to playing the other route where they can actually support. Okay. And now,
Onward.
the plan is... If I go here, can she... Oh, also suddenly, Paths That Will Never Cross is playing. It's kind of funny, I looked up that song on YouTube, and I found a video that was called, "This is definitely not Paths That Will Never Cross and has no relation to Fire Emblem whatsoever," because I'm pretty sure that, yeah, Nintendo was going around copyright claiming videos with the song. Yeah, let's do this.
That's as far as I go. I'll withdraw. For now.
Okay, well, yeah, I had a feeling they wouldn't kill him off forever in a paralogue.
Lord Hubert was defeated? Retreat! Sound the retreat!
That guy's a
Empire
weird
troops
voice.
are withdrawing. This is it. We failed to get Hubert, but at least we have recaptured Aryan Road. Let's clean up the wreckage and return to Garreg Mach. Well done, everyone. The day is ours.
At what cost? Oh boy, that was a weird chapter. I should have considered the retribution thing earlier. Just in case I'm not going to save here. I'm only going to save when we're back in the monastery and it's safe to do so.
Oh, it's you. I think all of this work is just catching up with me. Just pretend that yawn never happened. By the way, I wanted to thank you for your help with the Aryan Road campaign the other day. You were exceptional.
Not really.
Your leadership was key in taking back Aryan Road.
Again, not really.
Do not be so modest. It seems that after taking back Aryan Road, many things are changing within the kingdom. Specifically, the lesser lords of the lands surrounding Aryan Road have pledged vassalage to the kingdom. The knights they possess may now be added to the kingdom's army. And if that happens, I would like to leave them in your capable hands. Also, my apologies. Here I am, simply throwing one report after another at you. Perhaps. It is certainly true that I have been stuck in my quarters lately, dealing with more official business and other such tasks than ever before. But that is something I have been putting off for far too long. Though it is exhausting, filling in the blanks of 5 years and several months must be done. I am going to tackle them all, one at a time. That is one small part of my atonement. So, Professor, I have been doing all of the talking, but I assume you came here for a reason.
Me, silent protagonist, me no have reason to talk anyone.
A victory celebration, you say? You know, this reminds me of that time I dragged you to the dining hall. Do you recall?
I actually don't.
It was after the mock battle between the houses.
Oh, that one, yeah.
That was 5 years ago, so I suppose it is only natural that you have
We
forgotten.
never even got to see that feast.
We had just finished our mission, and we were invited to join in the celebration. You know, every once in a while, I do long to be part of the group as well. But do you think that it is really acceptable for someone like me to quietly join in the merriment?
Maybe if you put on a less angsty outfit.
You really think so? Well, if you insist. Thank you, Professor. Now then, let's go. Together.
And that is that paralogue over. Blue Lion Knights, I believe, is what we got out of that paralogue, and it doesn't really seem to be that great of a battalion, honestly. But yeah, that's that. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I don't like it when I get that angry, but yeah, I wish I had noticed the retribution thing sooner, because then I could have got rid of those guys like on the first turn, and then that would have made things so much easier. But yeah, that's actually, like, I don't know how, like, that's considered in terms of overall, because I feel like that's a pretty tough paralogue. Like, that's probably one of the hardest chapters I've faced in this game so far, mainly thanks to how hard those guys hit with bolting. But it's over now, and hopefully we can put that behind us and not get angry in any future chapters, so... yeah, that battle will go down in history, and by history I mean Byleth's mind and only his, as the massacre at Arianrod, because only he knows the sheer amount of death and carnage that was wrought on his forces in many, 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 many alternate realities that day. And on that note, I will leave you all. See you next time.